Hello and welcome to Samdan's Couch. Today I want to give you a close look at the new Nintendo Switch OLED and share with you my impression on this new model. Rumors before release were plentiful and pictured a brand new model with a souped up CPU and 4K picture output. Unfortunately, those rumors didn't become reality, but what we got with this OLED model is big enough and a bigger upgrade than some of us might have expected. The new model comes in two colors, the first one with red and blue Joy-Cons and a black dock, or the second one with white Joy-Cons and a white dock. I personally opt for the white version since it looks very clean and fits to the aesthetics of the PlayStation 5. First thing you notice is the beautiful 7-inch OLED display. Not only is it bigger, 7 inches compared to 6.2 inches, has better contrast and features real deep blacks. The screen is actually glass this time around, like we've got used to with our smartphones. It makes the console feel way more of a premium device than the super easily to scratch plastic screen Nintendo put in their regular Switches. The console itself also feels more pro and not so much like a toy. The Joy-Cons have a nice texture to it, and they sit more sturdy on their rails. Nintendo even went as far to say in an interview that the Joy-Cons are enhanced for better durability. Only time can tell, but that is a promising statement. The integrated stand is much bigger and very sturdy. A little hard to pull out with one hand, but once it's pulled out, the Switch sits nice on an even surface. Same can't be said about the original Switch, which was very wobbly with the tiny stand. The dock got an upgrade too. The latch comes completely off this time, the dock has an internal Ethernet port, and the inside of the dock is smooth and has rubber inserts too. Something that should make it easier for you to not scratch your Switch when putting it into the dock, which was a problem with the old model. I actually modified my old Switch dock back in 2017 with felt inserts, so that I wouldn't accidentally scratch my system. Nintendo knows that the main target audience for this model are people who already own a Switch. So Nintendo made it easy this time and actually gives us a guide when turning on the Switch OLED for the first time, teaching you how to set the new Switch up and sync your saved games when you already have a Switch system. When playing with the new Switch, you'll notice that the console itself generates less heat, which makes the Switch less of a hand heater, less noisy and also consumes less battery along with the more power saved from the OLED screen itself. That should give you more playtime per battery charge. Also, the heat and plastic combination was a problem in the original Switch, eventually cracking the area around the power button. Hopefully this flaw has been fixed with this update. The speakers also got an upgrade and sound much better and louder. Also, the stereo separation is much better. Now let's test some loading times. I tested Mario Kart 8 and Zelda Breath of the Wild. Mario Kart 8 on the OLED Switch took 15.52 seconds. On the original Switch it took 15.75 seconds. Loading time for a saved game from Zelda Breath of the Wild on the OLED was 20.50 seconds. On the original Switch with the same saved game, it took 20.43 seconds. Both games were loading from a hard copy of the games. No speed improvements there. You do get 64 GB of internal memory this time around though, doubling the memory of the original model. So to sum up my experience with the new console, I really like what Nintendo did here. This is the Nintendo Switch that Nintendo should have released in 2017. It really feels like the perfect refinement of a great system. For faster loading times and higher resolution graphics, we'll have to wait for an official Switch 2. Until then, I can recommend getting this model. This is the ultimate version of the Switch. If you are a TV-only gamer though, and you never take your Switch out of the dock, then you can stick with the old Switch. You won't notice any difference when gaming on a TV with a Pro controller. Personally, I love the pick up and go feature of the Switch system, and to me that's what makes a Switch a Switch. Continue gaming on the go. Thank you for watching, and please consider giving this video a like if you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel to never miss a video from us. See you next time on Sam Dan's Couch.